Hello, I'm Carolyn Herbert from the Finance News Network, and joining me from Australia's only current graphite producer, Bass Metals, is CEO Tim McManus. Tim, welcome to FNN.
Thank you.
Tim, can you start by giving us an introduction to Bass Metals?
Yeah, so Bass is an Australian listed company. Most recently brought the Graphmada Graphite Mine in Madagascar. We have a market cap of about 16 to 18 million, and we feel we've just started our journey in the graphite space. Most importantly, we're the only producer of graphite on the ASX, and we're looking forward to expanding on that production.
Thanks. And now to your Graphmada Graphite Mine. What's the size of the resource and what's taking place?
So the Graphmada is located in Madagascar. It has 5.7 million tonnes at 4.12% total graphite content. We're looking to expand on that. We have some drilling proposed for later this year, and we have a 6,000 tonne per annum plant and all the associated infrastructure with that. But at the moment it's not running at its nameplate capacity, so it's running at about 3,000 tonnes per annum. So we look to invest some capital, get that up and running, and then expand into the market from there.
Good. So what are the key milestones and expansion plans?
Yeah, so we have two clear projects for the company. One is an operational improvement project where we will invest money into existing infrastructure, improve our recoveries and our grade. The second project is an expansion project. We will build an additional plant, take our capacity up to 25,000 tonnes per annum, do a fair amount of drilling, define the resource. With mining permits already in place, and there for 40 years, we can produce enough graphite for the long term.
And what are the economics of the project?
So at the moment we're, and this is the opportunity for Bass, we brought a break-even project. It makes enough money to wash its face, as some would say, and then we're looking to invest some capital to increase that production, expand into different markets, and then build from there.
So Tim, where will production go and what markets are you selling into?
So at the moment we're selling into the US market, into India and to Europe. We sold about 1,500 tonnes last year. We're looking to increase that through to the nameplate capacity, as I mentioned, to 6,000 tonnes, and then expand on that to take us to the 20,000 tonnes. And then, but the main two markets that we're looking to really leverage off is the traditional market and the refractories, and then the expandable graphite market. Battery market for us is a great opportunity, but down the track we want to leverage off traditional markets at the moment.
And now to finances. You recently completed a capital raising. How much did you raise and where will the funds go? Yeah,
so we recently raised just over $7 million. A good portion of that is being spent at the moment, expanding and improving current production. We'll look to spend probably about $500,000 on drilling starting in October and expanding our resource. And then longer term we'll look to use some of that money to develop our expansion projects and then seek investment for that capital investment.
So what are your financials targets for this financial year?
So this year we're looking to continue to be break even at the mine and then expand on our production and become cash flow positive. For us that's very much around improving the recoveries and the grade through some moderate capital investment in the plant, the existing plant. So that's our main targets. We're on track so far. We've already improved our recovery and our grades. We're looking to see that become more consistent and then develop our relationships in the market for that.
And finally, Tim, where would you like to see the company 12 months from now and over the longer term?
Oh, well, we'd like our expansion project to be well in progress, looking to almost seek construction approvals and finance. We think our existing mine will be at a cash flow positive state, making approximately a couple of $1 million a year at the 6,000 tonne per annum rate, and then the great opportunity, the springboard for us is to build off that into the growing markets like expandable graphite and batteries.
Tim McManus, thanks for the introduction to Bass Metals.
Thanks very much for your time.